Welcome to my humble abode. This is my MSR Hubba NX one-person tent.
Been using it pretty much continuously for the past 5 months.
And that's been from May through to October in Britain. It's a big thing that lots of people want to know is, can it stand up to the British climate? It has performed brilliantly.
It's had 50-mile-an-hour winds thrown at it. It's been in 16 hours of continual torrential rain, and it's had many a night just of British weather where it has been raining heavily on it, and it's been completely fine. Space-wise, it's actually really spacious. There's room to put your roll mat out, 4 or 5 season sleeping bag, stuff around your mattress. And then in the porch I store my bag one side and I cook in the other. There's actually heaps of room there.
You also have a little mesh pocket to pop bits and bobs in. And here there's a little hoop that if you wanted to hang your torch down from, you can do. A lot of tents nowadays, they will taper in like this down at the bottom, which means if you've got a big 4-season sleeping bag, it's going to touch the sides at the end, and that is not what you want, because that's cue condensation and wet sleeping bag.
Some of the advantages then of the Hubba NX are it's lightweight, it weighs just over 1.2 kilos, it's quick to pitch, you can do it in under 10 minutes, it stands up to 3 seasons British weather, and it's spacious. So some of the downsides then of the tent, I think the main thing for me was it was in a pitch first, which is not ideal in Britain. It does rain here. But in practice, it hasn't been that bad at all. Yeah, there have been times when the ground sheet has got a bit wet, but I've always been able to wipe it up and it hasn't caused an issue.
I have had nights of condensation dripping down from the top. Not massively where I've actually noticed it dripping down, but my sleeping bag has become a little bit wet. That has happened. It's normally on still nights when that happens, which is quite surprising because you can see it's got the mesh all around. It's not a deal breaker at all. I've been in other tents that are a million times worse than this, but it's just one thing that I've noticed that I would point out to other people. What I do wish that I bought with this tent though is the footprint to go underneath it, but every gram counts when you're kind of doing long distance hiking. It has started to wear here, but if I'd have had the footprint, I know for a fact that that wouldn't have been an issue in the slightest. That's one piece of advice that I would recommend to anybody, is get the footprint to go with it. I made one modification with the tent, and that's around the back side of it, and I thought that the inner was too close to the outer and it was starting to touch slightly. So simple fix was to just add a bit of elastic around the hoop that's already there, and then I can put the peg in so it basically pulls it further away, and I found that it hasn't touched at all, and that's been completely fine as well. So that's another thing I'd recommend that people do. So I'll let you make up your own mind. Tent research, I feel your pain. If you want my opinion, I'd say get it. It's a really good little tent. And I have just upgraded to the MSR Access 1 tent, as I will be hiking and camping through Britain in winter as well, and that's 4 season. I will let you know how that one